Qué bonito que es escuchar otra vez la canción de Lucho Díaz en el estadio. Aquí les traigo las calificaciones que le dieron los canales de hinchas de Liverpool, subtitulado, traducido como siempre. También les traigo un análisis del canal Anfield Rap. Es el canal de podcast más grande de Liverpool. O sea, ese tiene muchos años, tiene historia. Y usualmente no se enfocan en un jugador y se enfocaron en Lucho Díaz en este partido y por qué mejoró del primer tiempo al segundo tiempo. Porque el primer tiempo todo el equipo jugó mal. Lucho también estuvo mal y en el segundo tiempo se despertó Lucho, se despertó todo el equipo y van a explicar el por qué. También les dejo las imágenes del estadio, hay muy buenas, hay las imágenes de la asistencia, pero también hay imágenes de otras jugadas que él hizo. Una impresionante que si hubiera sido gol, hubiera sido un golazo, que amagó dispararle con la derecha, recortó y le pegó con la izquierda, y el portero la tapó, hubiera sido un golazo si la metía. Y aportó para el penalti del tercer gol también, ¿no? O sea, correteó, ya estaba cansado y correteó al defensa y metió la mano en defensa y fue penal. Así que ya saben, suscríbanse al canal, denle like al video, el like me ayuda mucho, el pulgarcito ayuda mucho. Les agradezco a todos los que comentan, trato de contestarles a todos, a veces no puedo, son muchos, pero les he contestado, si quieren miren, yo les contesto usualmente. Y bueno, el pulgarcito ayuda mucho, como les digo, juegue contra el PSG este martes, el Liverpool. Un partido tremendo. Esta semana para el Liverpool es muy importante. Juega contra el PSG para pasar a la próxima ronda en la Champions League. Y el domingo juega la Carabao Cup, la Copa de la Liga, por el campeonato. Así que sería el primer trofeo y ellos van por los 3 trofeos. La Carabao, la Champions League y la Premier League, que casi ya está por dada. Bueno, los dejo, disfruten el video, esperen cualquier video sobre lo que pase con el PSG, calificaciones o si hay gol, ojalá sería buenísimo que hiciera gol. Eso se los traigo aquí en Golazo. Nos vemos muy pronto.
Next up, Luis Díaz. I thought he was much better in the second half and very ineffective in the first half. His great wing play to cut the ball back for Darwin Núñez equaliser. Great ball across the 6-yard box. And I thought that he impacted the game way better in the second half. But then again, so did the whole team. So for Lucho today, I'm giving him a 7.5. And the audience have gone for a 7.8.
Let's do Luis Díaz. Shall we? Let's do Luis Díaz. Wonderful assist for Darwin. Proper winger stuff. And we don't see enough of that from Luis Díaz, to be honest with you, at all. Yeah, gets to the byline, pulls it back into a really dangerous area. Possibly even sees the run of Darwin, because we'll touch on him in a minute, but the movement's exceptional. And Diaz picks him out wonderfully well. Runs all day for you, always will run all day for you. Look threatening at times, actually look more like the Luis Díaz that arrived at the football club, if I'm being honest, willing to take on and willing to beat a man. I love Diaz's performance today. Back in his natural position, back where he looks more at home, looks more comfortable, out on the left. Yeah, good. And the sort of performance that you're probably going to need more of with Gakpo, obviously sidelined and hopefully back soon. Still told it's just a knock, and we're talking days as opposed to anything else, but there's a good chance Diaz has got to go again in midweek. But every single time, whilst Gakpo is out, it's an opportunity for Diaz. That's the way he's got to look at it. For us, it's a shame because we all love Cody Gakpo. But for him, it's like an opportunity and a chance to nail down that starter spot between now and the end of the season at least. Open the game. First half, you're messing. Second half, high sound. Overall, straddling boss. All right. I'm up for straddling boss. I thought he had a decent game, to be fair.
Next one will be... Ooh, this will be interesting. Diaz. Tale of two halves, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Diaz was stinky in the first half. Then out of nowhere...
No, I wouldn't go that far. I would just say he wasn't taking on his man enough. I wouldn't say he was stinky. He wasn't...
Nah. Bro, he got Simicas a yellow card.
Yeah, but that was just one thing.
No, bro, there was times when he just... Listen, when I say stinky, I don't mean like awful. I mean like he was poor. Then, when he heard me say... Like, where's the take-ons? You don't do no take-ons. He decided to do take-ons. And you know what I mean? He get past his man. Like, and it was the first time he bought... For that goal, it's the first time he bypassed Walker Peters in the whole game. Am I lying, bro? Diaz really
But then after that, he started to cook the shit out.
He started cooking. That's what I'm saying. But went out to like a 7.5 or 8, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm going to go 8. I think he was a 5 or a 5.5 first half. Just very average, like everybody was.
I thought it was poor, but fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
But no, because his work rate was still good in the first half. He just wasn't beating his man. That's what the problem was. But he was still involved and his work rate was high. It was just his end product wasn't there. Second half, he started to cook Walter Peters. His touch was better. And the assist was just brilliant wing play. Like brilliant.
No, agreed. Facts. That's facts.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Listen, with Luis Díaz, for me, it was a tale of two halves, like they say. He, for me, was poor in the first half. Personally, and I thought he was very, very good in the second half because it all stemmed from that one take on, and he grew in confidence.
Remember when he had to make that brilliant defensive run when Robbo was out of position as well?
Yeah,
and he
that's
ran
what I'm saying.
All the way back, brother, made that tackle. Then he ran back up the field again. Yeah, Diaz second half was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Yeah, so I'll go 8 for Diaz. I'm a cool for 8, but first half.
And that assist was beautiful.
Salah and Trent and Szoboszlai were trying to play triangles first half that was getting nowhere, I think, more or less. Diaz was getting no support from Tsimikas, and I don't think the ball was getting put into him quickly enough by the likes of Jones. But second half, you suddenly saw partnerships all over the field in an attacking sense. But mainly it was a mentality thing. But I think the Diaz thing was fascinating. I think he clearly had a look at himself, I don't know, in the dressing room mirror and went, come on, you're a much better player than you showed that half. In the highlights reels, if you look back, he's involved in all our best stuff. It's one of the best assists we'll have had this season, quite frankly, that where he beats two men and pulls it back perfectly for the opening goal. And it is a key goal in our season, by the way.
The left side, John, in general, McAllister and Robertson bring Diaz to life. I take Rob's point, Diaz brings himself to life. He is, I think, second half absolutely tremendous. But I think the three of them are just a brilliant triangle down there.
But I think Diaz as well just started to vary his play a lot more. And I think something that I think he's added to his game this season, and I'm sure it's Slot, and I'm sure Slot's working with him, is this, ability and willingness to go on the outside more. And that's where the goal comes from. And like all wide players are, but what he was doing was sort of predictable, whereas now I think a defender's looking at him and thinking, well, I don't know which way he's going to go, because he could go inside and he could kill me there, but if I show him outside, he's not afraid to go down there, and that's where the goal comes from. It's get to the byline and cut it back. It's old-fashioned left winger play. That's what one thing I really liked about the goal, really, is that, and then there was another one where he goes to cut in and then chops back, and he actually loses his footing, which is a little bit of a shame, because he's done really well, and I'm thinking, oh, yeah, that's good, because the next time the defender's going to think, well, is he going to go or is he going to chop back, and then you have a little bit more space and he can get that right foot shot away. But
he did get a right foot shot away second half, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I think it happens because of exactly what you've said.
Yeah, because he's chopped back just space. Before. Yeah.
Well, suddenly suddenly the defender thinks he's just done me twice on the outside, and then they give him a quarter of a yard on the inside, and he gets space to get the shot away. And he hasn't been getting that shot away much this season because I think he's become predictable.
Yeah, but also to go back to your original point, Neil, what helps is that if you've got a left back bombing on as well and more support, then suddenly he's able to get these defenders into one-on-one situations. And so if you add that to the variety of play and the quality that he's got, I think most defenders are going to struggle.